Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion LA Chargers taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Once again, it's Brooks. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Here's Herbert. A pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And
he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Up the middle with Barkley.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts.
Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Play action. It's Herbert.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now it's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 50 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Brooks running left. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Escaping the pressure right. Now this one finds McConkey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there is no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. A tackle made by J.T. Woods.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Brown goes in motion left. Throwing is Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this returnable for Hines. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
from the gun. Herbert on third down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Herbert now. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Christian Watson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point try now from Dicker. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Pierce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 42 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
To the right side and intercepted. He's on his way.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
So that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Alec Pierce
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final shot before the break for Herbert.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra.
36 yards.
And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And quickly they get to the line.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
Fighting ahead at the 15.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
This is Hines. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Barkley, inside handoff. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Trayvon Walker coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
The Chargers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Now it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That escapes the sack. And he's going to go down again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the fourth.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's pulled in by Brooks. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught. He's got him. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Chargers have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Once again, it's Brooks. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They'll run with Brooks.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Finds Hines again for the completion.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here comes Brooks.
Breaks through the contact, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they will take a knee here. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Brooks will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 11. 1:46 to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. Pass complete. Goddard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this one complete to Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And the Bolts have done it. The Los Angeles Chargers are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi trophy to the Los Angeles Chargers. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another